to the NightChild Reviews Prince. We're looking at Prince's 1990 Graffiti Bridge album. We are on track 13 called The Latest Fashion. Now The Latest Fashion was Prince and The Time. It was the only song which is credited to both of them. It was also the B-side to the Time single Shake. It includes also musically parts from the Time's Summertime Thing, or Summertime Thang I should say. It's also got Candy Dolfer on it, and Candy Dolfer is always a great addition to any song. It's a very strange song for me, I find. It starts off with this kind of classic Time kind of phrase, what time is it? And Morris comes on, he does his crazy laugh. I mean, his laugh is just, no one laughs quite like Morris does. And he talks about how, the latest fashion, and this year the latest fashion is to lie in the heat of passion. And lyrically, there's really very little to this song. It's kind of a party song. It's strange because although Morris sings a verse and then Prince sings a verse, this is not a duet in a meaningful sense. This is just like a shared party track. There's lots of references. They're very self-referential. They talk about Jam Jimmy, which is a reference to Jimmy Jam, the great kind of producer who worked obviously part of the Time. There's references to Oak Tree, there's references to Chili Sauce, there's references to Murph Drag. There's lots of kind of references to other Prince and the Time, particularly the Time work. So it's kind of has all those little messages littered about in this song. Also, you've got a Prince rap at 3 minutes 8, which is kind of pretty cool at the end. It talks about I'm jacked and I'm back and I'm harder than a heart attack because I'm a cure for any disease because ain't nobody funky like me, which is pretty cool. That's followed by Morris's laugh. It's strange because it's a little perhaps lightweight in a sense that it also sits between Thieves in the Temple, which is quite a deep, heart-wrenching song, and Melody Cool. And Melody Cool was about her struggle and Mavis Staples' struggle and her story. So it sits between these two songs which kind of have a narrative, which have something kind of deeper to say. And this is much more lightweight. This is just about a party track. There's not really a particularly hugely memorable kind of chorus to it. You enjoy it when it's going along, but this is quite strange. I think it's needed to break up those two songs, because if you go, I think, from Thieves in the Temple to Melody Cool to Still Would Stand All Time, perhaps there would be not enough levity, and perhaps this is just to lighten the mood a bit, and it's kind of Prince in the Time having fun, and Prince doing his raps, and everybody in the Time having great fun. Jerome Benton's on there, Robin Power's on there. So there's lots of the people around Graffiti Bridge just enjoying themselves. So in that sense, it's a bit like the New Power Generation Part 2, in the sense that lots of people coming together and kind of getting on that track. But I do think the New Power Generation Part 2 does it slightly better, with the inclusion of T.C. Ellis, of Tevin Campbell, even of Mavis Staples. I think this just is a little lightweight, but it's fun. I don't dislike it. I just think it's not a song that necessarily you kind of always you wouldn't seek out necessarily. But it's fun. It's what the Time do. I think there are better examples of the Time's work, but I also think this is probably needed just to pace the album, just to kind of give it a little bit of levity before we go into perhaps some more serious tracks. So it's fun. It's the Time. To quote a Prince lyric, it's just fun, nothing serious. So anyway, I'll see you tomorrow for track 14. They call it Melody Cool.